You down with their ability to run the floor.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Hunter in at the three. Young with no one around. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Caruso kicks to Levine. Outside ball. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket. Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board. And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Collins. And the rejection by Collins. Cranes the three-pointer. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. And there's still tons of upside to be had.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Out to DeRozan. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Capella. And Vucevic pulls it down. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the champ.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Here's Young. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Over to the wing. DeRozan against Collins. To the right side. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. No good with the elbow jumper.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
And here is Ball. Following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. There's 1:47 left to play here in the first. Murray, no good. The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
Now here's Murray. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. And this game is tied up now.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Hits it from three-point range.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Hunter. Takes a shot at the elbow. The kick out to Young. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. The tray. The shot, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
The Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
On its way from Young for two, and that one hits back iron.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Back to DeRozan. Atlanta with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
To the paint. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude. Shot. Oh,
nice finish. Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
And Young kicks to Murray. Outside Collins. Just 3 on the clock. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He got to...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bull Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago. The Hawks trail by 5. Right and Levine on the wings. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. DeRozan for 3. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Young from outside knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Hawks.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
Ball with the bucket.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And stolen by White. Ball with it, and Young picks him up defensively. For bounds, Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks trail by 5.
And no question, Kobe White can shoot it. How about the accuracy as well?
That might be underselling his ability, especially beyond the arc. He once set a franchise record with 7 threes in a single quarter.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Murray scanning the floor. Inside, Young. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
DeRozan, happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
Working to find the high percentage look. DeRozan makes sure he converts.
Here's Collins. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. That one doesn't drop. And Atlanta will come the other way. Shot by Collins, no good. Bulls leading by 4. Outside, Ball. Back to Vucevic. And stolen by Hunter. Lobbed up there for Collins. And stolen by White. To the middle. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Murray finds Capella. Chicago grabs the miss. Right the pass to DeRozan. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. As we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, All-NBA team. And look, the Bulls have gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
Here's Hunter, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Now it's just a 3-point Bulls lead.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
It's up a 3. Levine wide open. 3-pointers off the mark. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Collins kicks to Capella. Young in the corner. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Ball with it, and Young picks him up defensively. For 3, Levine gets the 3-pointer to fall. Levine's got 13.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East. What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice, straight power there, straight power. White finds Williams. Out to White. The 3. That shot is off. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great input.
The Bulls, 38. The Hawks, 33.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Sadiq Bey is out there with Griffin. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Forrest in at point. The Hawks again can't hit.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now that one, the Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Bogdanovich. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Jones checked in for Chicago. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Matthews is checked in. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Left side, Jones. Drummond passes to White. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Terry finds Jones. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. The Bulls leading by 7. White drives in. Left side, Terry. White against Bogdanovich. Now here's Jones. He's tightly guarded.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Drummond throws it down.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Bay wide open, and he fires. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
White goes in. Over in the corner, Caruso. He feeds it to Drummond. No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Terry kicks to Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got 7 points for the quarter.
How about viewing from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And he's good on the second. 1:52 left in the third. White with it. Matthews covering. And it's White missing. The Hawks trail by 7. Over to the left wing. Griffin finds Bay. The kick out to Matthews. No good from outside. Chicago has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just... Oh, look out! Look out!
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
White the pass to Caruso. Drummond with a screen on Matthews. Down low. Out to White. Shot clock at 5. And the Bulls get it back to the left side wing. Back to Drummond. Tries again. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. There's Bay. Sinks the triple. Bay's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Hawks.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And slammed in by Jones.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Jones kicks to White. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams looking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Zach LaVine is out there at DeRozan. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic. And it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And they get it back. Capella finds Young. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Here's Capella, and he drives in. It's good.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Here's Ball, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Murray kicks to Collins. Outside for Murray. It's intercepted. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
Atlanta ball.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 6-point game. And there's another turnover by Atlanta.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside, Levine. Driving inside. And then Levine with the jam.
A ridiculous athlete. I love when Levine puts it on the deck and goes through the lane like that.
Hunter against Caruso. Ball, the pass to Levine. It's stolen by Capella. Wide open look here for Murray. Misses the three. Chicago leading by 8. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Capella dishes to Collins. Back to Capella. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Ball feeling it out a bit. To the inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent. I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Murray finds Capella. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls. That's good from Capella.
At the line for the Hawks.
All free throws good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
DeRozan with a screen for Ball. Outside DeRozan. Fires the three. The kick out to Ball. Off target with his three. The Hawks trail by 6.
2 minutes.
Murray the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Back to Ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Collins.
All the officials are all over that one.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. It's Collins with the drive.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And stolen by Murray.
During his time in the league, Murray has improved as a free throw shooter, but there's always added pressure when you need to make them in the clutch.
Gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so Murray nails both of them.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Young against Levine. Back to ball. Right side Levine. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And Levine, here we go. And then Levine with the jam.
Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
Money.
And we saw this in the national title game. Hunter embracing the moment and delivering in the clutch.
And it's Levine that time on the assist by Ball.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Young from outside. And Vucevic pulls it down. And here are the Bulls now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside DeRozan with the fadeaway. Atlanta with the rebound. Murray kicks to Young. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Ball from deep three-point territory. And the miss. And so it's Chicago winning this. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
teams through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. Vucevic, a screen on Dinwiddie. There's Ball with a three. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Well, Vucevic has a great understanding of the pick-and-roll game, and his experience paying off there.
Johnson against DeRozan. Left side, Finney-Smith. Over Williams. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
DeRozan with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie. With the fadeaway. Offensive rebound. Back to Finney-Smith. Fires the three. Fires in the triple.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical three. And yes, he can D as well.
Now here's Williams. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Bridges. Levine can't hit.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Bridges against Levine. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Up top Ball. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Puts up a three. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Pass to Finney-Smith. Jacks up a three.
2 minutes remaining in the
That one doesn't drop.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
DeRozan against Johnson. Vucevic, a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball passes to DeRozan. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super teams era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Now here's Bridges. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
What a wingspan on this young man. Able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
Ball finds Levine. And here is DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range. Vucevic with a steal. Levine passes to Williams. Here's Vucevic. Comes up empty down low. The Nets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Finney-Smith. Counted from distance. Finney-Smith's got 8 points.
Opportunistic right there by Finney-Smith. He's got to be a threat offensively. Made jump shot is good.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. From deep, Johnson. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball with it. Kicks it to DeRozan. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges outside. Nets keep it alive. The kick out to Johnson. Six on the shot clock. Back to Claxton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Nets. They lead by 11.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
It's all about the offensive boards. I mean, there's just a statement about toughness, trying to demoralize your opponent by outworking them, out-hustling them.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Thomas in a shooting guard. Here's Thomas. That one is off. Good D by Ball. Chicago trailing here. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Outside, Williams kicks it to DeRozan. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Outside, Finney-Smith. The three is up. Here's Thomas. He takes it in, and he goes in for the dunk.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Williams passes to Levine. Back to Williams. Pass to Levine. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris.
Joe Harris.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. The Nets with a lead.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Claxton. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Harris outside. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Talking about Dinwiddie. He's steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doors.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate. Boy, this guy's so quick with the ball in his hands. DeRozan's acceleration makes him effective.
Pass to Thomas. There's the three.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Harris outside. Here's Thomas. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. O'Neal, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, you love the footwork of Levine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
And a two-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
There's Ball with a three. On target from range. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Pass to Harris. From the arc. Williams grabs the board. The Bulls have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Boy, an outpouring of offense, and the whole arsenal is on display for DeMar DeRozan right now.
Here's Dinwiddie, pounded by Ball. Pass to Thomas. Levine with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball.
And the Nets making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Seth Curry.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Levine. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Zach LaVine wants to score it, and if you play with contact, he has no problem embracing that.
Both free throws good from Levine. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Ball against Curry. Puts up a three. Harris on the wing. Pass to Curry. Up in time. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
With the score, the Bulls 24, the Nets 25.
Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Back to Curry. Tries it from 19, and the jumper falls for him. Curry's gotten his first points of the night.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
It's time for Eastern.
A line change here for Chicago. Simmons has checked in for Brooklyn. Bridges comes in for Thomas. Outside White. Here's Jones. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Drummond. Now here's Beverly. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Well, Brooklyn's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Drummond, the screen on Bridges. Pass to Jones for three. O'Neal pulls it in. Out to Beverly. Jones with the ball. He's against O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White for three. The rebound by the Nets. Outside Simmons. With the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from three. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Simmons, and he drives in. Yep, that one's good. Simmons has got 5 now.
Boy, with how well Ben Simmons puts it on the deck and gets to the cup, you can forget he's 6'11". This is the very definition of a point forward.
Really left him alone that time.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Beverly shot off.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Pass to Harris. Simmons with a screen on Beverly. Harris's shot is good.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
Now Beverly. Jones with the ball. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. White can't hit. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Simmons against Beverly. Simmons is doubled. Pass to O'Neal. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
He does not get the second one. Chicago has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. They get it again. Here's Williams. That one a little long.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And here's Harris. From deep 3-point range. The shot that time not on target. The third quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front. They lead by.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Johnson is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Williams misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Johnson against DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Williams on the wing. Got it. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Dinwiddie against Ball. From deep, Johnson. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Here's Simmons driving in and slam dunk by Simmons.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Ball outside. DeRozan against Johnson. Here's Levine for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
From deep. And the Nets, another 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Claxton. And again, it's Brooklyn.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Here's Ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Fires the 3. It's stolen by Johnson.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nets.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Back to Dinwiddie. Lets a 3 fly. And no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Ball with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, I have always loved the willingness of DeMar DeRozan to mix it up physically. He's got a lean frame, but it doesn't mean he's got a lean game.
Pass to Bridges. Takes the three. Rebound by the Bulls.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Simmons, the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Simmons. Releases from 15. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed.
matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So the Nets starting five. We've got Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Murray kicks to Collins. Here's Young. That's tipped. Here's Finney Smith. In the corner, it's Bridges. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. They set the pick. Offline with his 3. Young with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. And Trae Young hits from deep.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Young against Dinwiddie. Over Young. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie against Young. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Again, Young missing. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. The long distance 3 is buried.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Back to Collins. In the corner, Murray with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up. It's his first trip to the line. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Unloads. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Dinwiddie. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Atlanta's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young dishes to Collins. It's deflected.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Here's Finney Smith. Johnson outside. The pass to Finney Smith. On the wing, Bridges. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the Nets miss again. The Hawks leading. Here's Collins. Pass to Young. Dinwiddie with the steal. Bridges with it and guarded by Capella. Fires for 3, and Mikal Bridges good for 3.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Bobbed up there for Collins, and finished off by Collins.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Johnson outside. And they recover it. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Second shot opportunity. 5 on the clock. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Here's Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside Collins. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Dinwiddie outside. Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. There's a screen. Here's Claxton. Capella covering. Bridges against Murray. Bridges outside. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Fires from deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Murray kicks to Capella. From deep, Collins. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Murray. From deep, Collins. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Curry. Back to Thomas. It's tipped. Here's the screen. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
You got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Young against Curry. This is it to Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Takes the 3. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young against Curry. The pass to Collins. With the drive. It's deflected. Outside Thomas. Johnson outside. They set the pick. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Brent, it's been well documented. 3-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Collins with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Young from outside, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Young. 5 points in the game. Just 2 to shoot. It's tipped. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Nets trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Curry outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
Now here's Murray. He kicks to Collins. Back to Murray. 3-pointer. Good on the triple.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Young against Curry. to Claxton. Back to Curry. Trying to end the drought. Just 5 on the clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Murray, the pass to Collins. Outside for Murray. Hunter on the wing. Capella trying to free himself up. And there's Hunter on the assist from Capella. Hunter's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta. Curry passes to Thomas. The three connects from three-point range. Thomas got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. For 3, Murray. Hunter, no good. Nets trail by 5. Thomas with the ball, out guarded by Murray. There's the pick. It's Curry outside. Claxton the pass to Curry. There's the triple. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Young drives in. It's deflected. Harris kicks to Curry. Claxton the pass to Harris. Here's Watanabe. Back to Harris. It's Thomas on the wing. Unhindered, going all the way. And it's Hunter with the jam.
That's the way you want to punctuate the fast break as Hunter is out and running.
There's the pick from past the arc. The shot, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. All right, David, thank you.
The Nets, 16.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, DeAndre Hunter, getting it done today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Simmons is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Curry. And it's Thomas in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Bogdanovich. Bay with a screen on Thomas. Some changes for Brooklyn. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Seth Curry.
Now into the line for the Nets. Mikal Bridges. Spencer Dinwiddie.
Pass to Matthews. Bay with the screen for Matthews. Pass to Bay. 4 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Brooklyn trailing. Now Dinwiddie still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here's Bay. Here's Bogdanovich. Griffin kicks to Bay. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Bay. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Now here's Matthews. Bridges left side. Simmons a screen on Bay. Dinwiddie wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. O'Neal a screen on Matthews. Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Inside. Harris dishes to Dinwiddie. A floater, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Hawks trail by 3. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Sinks the three-pointer.
3 points.
Here is Matthews. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it to Okongwu. There's the pass to Bay. The dish to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. And it's Bogdanovich. Again missing. That's leading by 3. Dinwiddie outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:43 left in the third quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
O'Neal a screen on Bogdanovich. Bridges, no one around him. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The shot off that time. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 13-5 run here. And Griffin slams it in.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Now O'Neal. He's defended by Bay. Pass to Harris. For the 3. On the wing, Bridges. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Atlanta ball.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Outside for Griffin. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Nets working the ball around now. O'Neal passes to Bridges. O'Neal a screen on Bogdanovich. Passes to Harris. It's deflected. Griffin with the steal. All alone, and Griffin slams it in.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
For 3, Bridges, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Tie game in Atlanta. And do not go away. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing is part of your responsibilities in today's game.
His first. Team's first.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Collins and Capella man the post position. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
The Hawks trailing. Young finds Collins. Back to Young. To take the lead. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Bridges against Murray. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Young pass to Collins. Simmons with the defensive effort. Nets leading by 4. Johnson with it. Guarded by Hunter. Dinwiddie outside. He dishes it to Bridges. Shot clock at 6.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Now Simmons after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Bridges outside. Back to Simmons. Bridges outside. He kicks it to Johnson. And the Nets miss again. Capella sets a screen for Young. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Bridges outside. From deep. Claxton the pass to Bridges. Here's Claxton. There's the screen. Here's Dinwiddie. And the Nets miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
I love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
And stolen by Simmons. In transition, here come the Nets. Dishes it to Bridges. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Collins, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Young. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Bridges. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Young. From downtown, rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Looking to end his cold spell. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Young.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Simmons sets a screen for Dinwiddie. To the middle. And Simmons kicks to Bridges. Simmons a screen on Murray. Bridges misses. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young passes to Capella. Now Hunter. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Simmons. Here he goes. Money.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Trifecta.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
The Nets on offense. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Yeah, exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Right on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, a national champion in college. Bridges has also played in the finals. So Mikal is built for pressure moments like this.
The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. It's Young on the wing for the tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by.
Atlanta will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball runs point with Levine flanking it. In it forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. Here's Williams, following the score by Atlanta. Up top, Levine, defended by Murray. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it. To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
Hunter against DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You have to put DeRozan on the short list for best finishers in the NBA. He is fearless going to the rack.
And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do. An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Young, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's DeRozan. Outside, Williams. Back to Vucevic. Stolen by Capella.
Bulls foul. Nikola Vucevic. His first. Team's first.
Free throws good. Young.
You know, I feel a lot of players get labeled as guys who can do a little bit of everything. DeJounte Murray has more than earned that label.
Young inside. Hounded by Ball. Collins, no good. Pass to Williams. DeRozan against Murray. DeRozan outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It really has been striking, the improvement Murray's shown every year, Smitty.
B.A., his scoring keeps going up. His assists are up. He's one of the best rebounding point guards in this league. And his confidence is trending up just like his stats.
Now here's Collins. Here he goes. And he can't jam it through.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When it comes to scoring, Zach LaVine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Young with it, guarded now by Ball. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
DeRozan against Capella. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. He goes up, and it's Murray finishing it off.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Levine. Out to the wing. To the inside. Banked it in off the glass. Levine's got 6.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
Here's Collins. Outside Murray. Here's the 3. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. The 3 from DeRozan. Rebound Atlanta. We've got 1:13 left in the opening quarter. Here's Collins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
And so he makes both from the line.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
There's Young with the three, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago trailing here. Outside Levine. This one for three. Stolen by Collins. Young inside. Hounded by Ball. Murray from outside. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside. On the wing, Levine. There's Ball with a three. Knocks it loose.
So much of rebound is about positioning. Effort. No lack of it right there.
Capella screen on Ball. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Collins off the drive. And Collins with the slam.
Perfectly suited for today's game. John can put the ball on the floor and get to the rim.
The kick out to Williams. To the left side wing. Here's Vucevic. No good. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Hunter is the three with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And Chicago has possession following the score by Atlanta. Here's DeRozan. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Here's Young. No good off the back of the rim.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to DeRozan. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Oh, can't throw down the reverse jam. Collins with a screen on Ball. And there's the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the #1 thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Young misses.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Young.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls. Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team-first player, someone everyone wants to play with.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And he gets it to go. DeRozan's got 6 points. All right, for Lonzo, what makes him such a great teammate, Smitty?
What it is, B.A., he's always looking to others first. Lonzo loves to pass the rock. Defensively, he gives you full effort. So playing D, sharing the rock like Lonzo does, those traits make you popular in the locker room.
There's Young with the 3. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
This is becoming routine, knocking down shots from well beyond the arc, and he makes it look effortless.
Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Collins with it. Shot clock at 6. Oh, deflected. Young with it, guarded by Vucevic. Here's Collins, drives to the hoop. The kick to Hunter. Outside Young. Second chance shot. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams finds Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Levine. Capella with the defensive effort. There's Young with the three. The shot comes out. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Left side, Levine. Williams with the screen. Levine passes to Williams. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Pure from three-point range.
You can't leave the big man open. Vucevic really stretches the floor at the 5 position.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Ball passes to Vucevic. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. The Hawks have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Young, the pass to Capella. Collins with it. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now a 10-point Atlanta lead.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Levine passes to Vucevic. The three from Ball. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And it knocks down the first one.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
A line change here for Chicago. Pass to White. Here's Jones. Hunter with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Young from long range. That shot missing. Outside Jones. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. All right, Allie, thanks for that. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got Andre Drummond, Kobe White out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Terry in at the 3 slot. Here's Forrest, the kick out to Griffin. Clock at 6. And Griffin slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Blocking foul. Onyeka his first.
Matthews, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Now into the lineup for your Hawks. Garrison Matthews.
White for 3. That's good from Drummond on the assist by White.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
Bay outside. Down low. Knocked away. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And Saddiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Greg.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
You knew Bogdanovich was taking that one. You just knew it.
Jones from outside. The kick out to White. The 3. Offensive board. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go that time. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Bay. Outside Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. Terry's shot is good. He's got 5.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Bogdanovich down low. Soft touch off the glass.
A sneaky 6'6". Bogdanovich can bang down low.
Here's Beverly. Rejected by Okongwu. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. White for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Griffin finds Bogdanovich. Bay right side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first, team's first.
With that big frame, Sadiq is tough to guard in space.
Sadiq Bay taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Drummond. The kick out to White. Drummond to screen on Bogdanovich. White, good.
Kobe White making it rain from distance. Woo!
To the middle. It's stolen by Drummond. White on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. Jones from outside. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Hey, no good. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. White, the pass to Jones. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Like seeing Kobe White create for others. He's so unselfish and has a great feel for the game.
Bogdanovich, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Beverly. Now here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 8 here in this quarter.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
White with the steal. All by himself. Pulls up for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich on the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovich goes 6'6" through 20. He's a threat inside.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Bay. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And it's Trae Young in for Matthews. Williams misses.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Young attacking. Here's Hunter. The putback.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Hawks on top, leading by 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer. You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, this offense is there.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
There's Ball with a three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Hunter. Pass to Murray. Screen by Capella. And it's Murray with the three. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
When Murray gets on a roll, he is really something. What a night.
Ball passes to Drummond. Here's Jones, and he jams it home with authority.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Ball against Hunter. DeRozan outside. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And that's when he's at his best. DeRozan, confident and in rhythm with the jumper.
Over to the wing. Here's Murray on the take. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. For Chicago, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Young against Ball. Drummond passes to Levine. Drummond the screen on Murray. DeRozan outside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Steps back. Young, the pass to Murray. And here's Capella. And here's Collins for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. DeRozan outside. The kick out to Ball. Here's Jones going inside, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter, and the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Murray passes to Capella. Now Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Ball against Young. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Pass to Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Jones hits them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Murray. Capella with it. And a slam dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
On the wing, Jones. And again, no good by Chicago. Well, the Hawks shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. The Bulls have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Outside for Levine. Pass to Jones. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no luck that time either. And Atlanta has possession. Outside Murray. From outside the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Ball. Murray finds some space. A good-looking shot from the wing. And the Hawks lead by 9.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Levine can't hit. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him. So it's Chicago now.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
The kick to Hunter. Outside Young. Pass to Murray. Tries yet again. Collins outside. Back to Murray. Misses the shot. So this one belongs to the Hawks. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed.
So these two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
He'll be the Nets off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. DeRozan out there with Vucevic. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Levine at the small forward. Bridges shot. Good.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
From the arc, picked off in midair. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Brooklyn shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Now here's Levine. Here's Ball. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Excellent D there by Johnson. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Dinwiddie wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Caruso. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Bridges against Caruso. Bridges attacking. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bulls still looking like they're getting going. DeRozan passes to Caruso. Outside DeRozan. Vucevic up top. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Launches it. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Finney Smith. Pass to Bridges. A 3 from Johnson. They get it back. And the pass to Finney Smith. Here's the 3. That shot no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how the success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Vucevic defending. Bridges for 3. Traps in the tray. Bridges has got 8.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 9. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Caruso. The dish to Levine. Back to Caruso. Drummond with a screen on Bridges. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Locking the arc down. Defense.
Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's the screen. Bridges outside. A 3-ball. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Ball with it, defended by Dinwiddie. And Drummond kicks to Levine. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team second.
Levine finds Caruso from 17 feet out. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Smart hoop by Levine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
Johnson wide open. He fires. And the 3-ball is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Bridges with the steal. Dinwiddie left side. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Caruso, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Caruso. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here now is Dinwiddie. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been...
Your next Nets team. Let's go, everyone.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 7. Curry is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. White against Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Lock at 6. To the paint. Ball stolen. Curry against Ball. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Harris looking it over. In the corner, it's Bridges. On the clock. There's the 3. Here's Claxton, and he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
Curry against Ball from outside the arc. And Drummond throws it down.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Passes it to Bridges. They set the screen. Stolen by Levine. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
The quick hands of Levine creating havoc. Excellent anticipation there on that steal.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Harris. Stolen by Levine. Outside White. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Nets with the lead. Harris outside. To the wing right side. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. 6 to shoot. Bridges passes to Curry. Fires for 3. The shot missing. And it's Chicago the other way. The pass to Drummond. DeRozan against Curry. And Levine, here we go. White, wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. The Nets have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. On the wing, Bridges. White covering O'Neal. And he lays it straight in. And the Nets lead by 4. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Levine passes to DeRozan, and that comes off the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. Curry looking around. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And White kicks to DeRozan. Down low, here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Curry has it in the corner. Stolen by Ball. In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine with the ball. DeRozan, a screen on Bridges. Levine passes to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Going inside. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
You can bump Levine, but you won't change his course.
Outside DeRozan. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. Here's the teardrop. And some good action through the first. Thank you, David. And we'll be back. 24.
And get loud for the Milwaukee.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. I've got Vucevic. White is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Terry in at the 3. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Curry on the wing. Kicks to Harris. Thomas, it's a wide open look. No good from outside. Chicago leading.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013. Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Out to White from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. There's a screen. Hands it from downtown. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Harris against Terry for three, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
So for the Nets, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Johnson in for Harris. And Beverly kicks to Terry. Ball's knocked loose. Thomas with the steal. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Beverly. Thomas against White. Thomas dishes to Curry. Lets it go with a three. Terry grabs the board.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Vucevic with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
To the inside, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Simmons, a screen on White. Back to Johnson. Passes it to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Simmons. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Well, Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Right side, White. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Here's Thomas, plenty of space. Releases from the wing and drills it. And so Beverly will bring it up for Chicago. Right side, Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Outside Thomas. Here's the three. Terry against Johnson. Curry on the wing. Stolen by Beverly. To the paint. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. And Simmons slams it in.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
It's Beverly on the wing. Back to White. Outside, Jones. Driving in, and Jones with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
First personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 3. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Thomas. He's out there with Curry. Cameron Johnson is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 slot. So that's the Nets 5. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Mikal Bridges comes in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie sent in for Seth Curry.
That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, they'll make a rim shake.
Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Johnson's shot is off. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Caruso. And the shot is long. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Chicago.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Chicago making a switch here. Vucevic just checked in. Dinwiddie outside. For 3, Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bridges has got 4 this quarter.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
They set the pick. In the corner, Simmons with it. The Nets working the ball around now. Bridges outside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
All free throws good from Bridges.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Drummond with a screen on Dinwiddie. Vucevic trying to get open. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball is a clever player, especially in the pick and roll. Looks to shoot as soon as he gets space coming off that screen.
Simmons passes to Johnson. Back to Simmons. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Simmons. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Back to Vucevic. Kick out to LaVine. Fades away. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And answering the call, Andre Drummond giving this team some huge buckets down the stretch.
Dinwiddie cranes it from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
In the pass to Dinwiddie. Inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Now here's Drummond. Defense right on him. Outside DeRozan. Shoots a fader. And Simmons with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Simmons kicks to Bridges. Simmons a screen on DeRozan. Bridges against DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, a national champion in college, Bridges has also played in the finals. So Miguel is built for pressure moments like this.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Floats one up, and he gets it back. DeRozan passes the ball. Drummond with a screen on Dinwiddie. .32 seconds left in the game. Bridges outside. Dishes to Simmons. And there's the pass to Dinwiddie. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
that is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Outside, Levine. To end the drought. Bullseye!
Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
Timeout called. The Nets. They're down by 1. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a...
to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Now here's Young. To the wing on the left. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Claxton. For 3, Bridges. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Now here's Collins. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered. The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Right wing. For 3, Collins. The rebound by the Nets.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Back to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie against Young. Here's Finney-Smith. High post Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Leans from outside. No good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Here's Dinwiddie, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges with it. Over Murray. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
To the wing, right side. 3-pointer, no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Murray against Bridges. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Capella finds Young. Launches a 3. Kicks it out to Collins.
First quarter.
Here's Hunter. Left side Murray. Back to Hunter. Rebound Brooklyn. Outside Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Young. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Dinwiddie outside. The 3-ball. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Young. Can't connect from short range. The Nets have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. It's stolen by Hunter. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Young. The shot's good.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Pass to Finney-Smith. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Dinwiddie with a screen on Hunter. Johnson passes to Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. From deep. Hits the 3-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Bridges. Outside Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. He gets it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And still a close game as the first quarter comes.
Your next youth net team. Turn it up, Nets.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Dinwiddie. From downtown. It doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. Pass to Hunter. It's stolen away. Here's Thomas. Here's O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Lets it go. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Outside Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Shoots a fadeaway. Knocks down the triple. Dinwiddie's got 9.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
They kick it out to Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Johnson. Launches it. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Thomas. Back to O'Neal. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Now here's Young. Here's Collins. Here's Capella. Second chance effort. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. But he got to the ball just a moment late.
Harris has checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Dinwiddie. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And here's Curry for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's Young with the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Curry against Hunter. Pass to Thomas. Here's O'Neal. Fires for 3. And Young pulls it down. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Collins passes to Hunter. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Curry against Young. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. No good with the triple.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Young on the attack. Now here's Capella. Stripped away. Here's O'Neal. For three, here's Harris. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Murray passes to Capella. And here's Hunter from the arc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Hunter's got 5.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
The 3 is up. Curry, that's good. And the Nets lead by 3.
Well, Seth Curry with the answer and the payback from distance. What a competitor.
Young from long range, and it's Harris with the rebound. Outside Curry. There's the triple. He gets it off. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
Brooklyn, 18. The Hawks, 15.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Hawks shooting 35% so far in this one. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. First one falls. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Brooklyn has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Harris outside. 4-3. Okongwu with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Griffin. And here's Bay. There's a screen. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. 5 to shoot. Over Finney-Smith. The rebound by Bridges. The Nets with the lead. Harris outside. Now here's Finney-Smith. Up top Curry. Defended by Griffin. Finney-Smith. For 3, here's Harris. The shot no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Harris. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Harris. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, they pick off the pass. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Here's Bay. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And so Bay nails both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Bogdanovich against Bridges. Harris on the wing. Back to Bridges. Pass to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Here's Okongwu. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Simmons is doubled. Outside Curry. Shot to end the cold streak. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Curry. And here's Harris outside. The rebound by the Hawks.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Bridges. Misses off the right iron.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Bogdanovich from long range gets the three to fall.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the steal. Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Matthews. And here's Bay from behind the arc. Drops in the three. And it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
The three from Curry. Okongwu with the rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Harris. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Three-pointer, Bridges. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Griffin outside. Outside for Bay. There's the three. The rebound by the Nets. Harris on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. For three, Bridges. Not going to go that time. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They picked up 11 straight. Kept alive by Atlanta. Bay outside. Goes up again. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Bridges outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've done well.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Hawks. They've got Onyeka Okongwu. Griffin is out there with Sadiq Bey. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Matthews in at the one. Right side Simmons. Outside Johnson. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Up top Bay. And that one's long. Brooklyn trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Bay finds Bogdanovich. The three. Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Matthews. And here's Griffin outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Dinwiddie outside. Pulls it. Simmons with a screen on Bogdanovich. Johnson with a bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play. You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
Pass to Okongwu. Oh, powered down with both hands.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
On the attack, Simmons.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Hey, from long range. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Okongwu. On the wing, Bay. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Matthews. Three-pointer off the mark. Bridges against Bogdanovich. Pass to Claxton. Bridges outside. Driving inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Bridges hits them both.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Murray with it. Picked up by Simmons. Bridges against Collins. Shoots over Bridges. Collins, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Back to Dinwiddie. To the right side. Right wing. Simmons finds Johnson. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide open teammate. What a pass right there.
Young, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking these big shots.
Pass to Simmons.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Hawks leading. Right side, Young. Outside, Murray. The 3-ball. The rebound by the Nets. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Back to Johnson. Dinwiddie against Capella. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Into the lane. 5 on the clock. Now here's Simmons. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
His first personal. 3rd team foul. At the line.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
That's exactly what this team needs right now. Completing the and one.
Kicks it out to Collins. There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge. You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Pass to Bridges. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Claxton. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And they're on the break. The kick out to Young. Off target from downtown. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2.
You know, we know he struggles at the line, but Simmons is much more focused in huge situations like this one.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Murray for 3. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. And so it's